Hey, the one Philly cheesesteak here, back inside Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and today I'm doing the Last Harvest, which requires you to complete the Last Harvest mission with the CASIE mod equipped, the augmentation. Now, please note this is a second part 2 to the Harvester, which has the wrong font down there, but hey, it happens. Please click on that if you have not watched it yet, as this will contain spoilers for that. So I'll leave that play on screen for a few moments. But anyway, you will get this message from Daria, sounding very panicked and everything about a man outside her house. So, we're going to go to her house. So, we are at the apartment district, your apartments to be exact. And you'll have to sneak down here, by the way. Very annoying in Detroit, not Detroit. Woo, Detroit! In Prague, because annoyingness. And we're going to meet up with our friend, Detective Montag, a good pal. So anyway, I, of course, do my normal thing where I step forward. I'm going to confide in him. First and foremost, that's up to you how you really want to proceed on that one. He's going to let you take care of the investigations. You're going to need to break into her house now. Now, there's two ways, obviously, to do this. You can break down the door, or you can hack your way in. Either way works. I hack my way in. So we're going to go inside. I'm going to speed this up quite a bit due to the fact it takes me some time to do this. But I will tell you everything you need to grab. I do speed this up, I believe, 2 times speed. So anyway, in the main room here, we have a couple of things. In her bedroom, we have her diary on the stand. We'll see it right here. We're going to want to look at her diary. After we do that, yeah, we got some creepy stuff going on there. We're going to look at her dresser here, and we'll see this cat collar. Kind of odd. You know, I have a collar on a statue. There was another thing over there. There's some blood over here we're going to follow later in just a bit. We're going to look at the broken glasses over there too, so don't forget to grab those. Then, we're going to move on to this stand over here. Nope, this stand. Here we go. It's next to the TV. I keep going past it. But there's also an ebook over here. If you're doing the ebooks, make sure you grab that, as that'll save you a bunch of time. There's nothing else in here except for some neuroprosine that you can sell, because neuroprosine, and I'm saying that wrong, and I know I am, and it sucks. And we're going to look at this blood pool as well, so make sure you look at that. There's this book on the stand over here. Make sure you grab this textbook. And, of course, there's a couple more things here, too. We're going to go inside this room. And sitting on the stand is an accessory. I believe that's a hair barrette. Don't quote me on that. We're going to look at the bloody number. There's actually a reason for that. And I also cut back. We're going to go into the bedroom again. And we're going to go with the bear rug. And there's, of course, some hair on it. And we can look at the telescope here, too. It's not required, but it's kind of creepy, the fact that she's kind of looking at your apartment the entire time. Kind of creepy. You gotta be honest. But then after that, we also have one more thing to do, which is to break into her computer. I also go into her drawers and steal some meds, but, you know, I'm me. So anyway, we're going to have to hack her computer, have a level 4 hacking skill. I do use a reveal, just to help me out here. I do hack my way into it, so therefore I'm able to get in. So anyway, we're going to look at both of these emails. Make sure you look at both of them as they open up an optional objective. You need to go to said optional objective in order to get this achievement. So anyway, we're going to travel this dude. He's way out in the boonies. No, he's not. He's over by this drugstore by the red light district. Somewhere to where we found Black's body, that general area. So make sure you go over here. I did do this at the exact same time I was doing K is for CASIE. So if you're in this area, make sure you do that. There's this pocket secretary here. You can grab it. I don't know what's exactly in it off the top of my head, even though I edited this all together. Oh, it's a password. Just passwords. So anyway, we're now going to talk to this guy. Now, it does require some persuasion. Luckily, we have the CASIE augmentation to help us out here. So we're going to appeal to his sense of humanity, if he has any. You catch my drift? Ha ha ha. So anyway, after that, now we have another one. We're going to inquire further. And then after that, we are going to appeal to him once more, I believe, if I go to the right one. Yes. We're going to appeal to his sensibilities. Quote-unquote sensibilities. And finally, we're going to need the CASIE augmentation for this last one. As soon as we do this, we're going to frighten him, I believe. Yes, we're going to frighten him. And finally, after that, this is the important one. We have to ask if there's any other way. Now, if you do not have the CASIE augmentation at this point, you're going to need to break into his apartment. There's 2 ways in, one of which has a gas vent. The other way is through his door, which has a level 5 lock. So please keep that in mind as you are doing this. The CASIE augmentation helps a lot. What we're going to want to do is contradict this SOB because he's, you know, just a horrible, horrible person. I mean, make sure you remember, guys, that password, ad hominem 2026. You're going to need that for later. So, after we have gotten that password, we're going to move our way over to the sewer. We have been to this area once before, if you've been following my video guides. And we're going to go on into the sewers. Now, luckily, this area is not that bad. We're going to have to also grab this cloth right here, this torn cloth. That is actually one of the last clues, quote-unquote, but you're coming over here anyway, so it makes sense to do it as you are over here. So, we're going to move our way down this ladder, and you'll see that I do, in fact, let this go for a bit. I probably should have cut this slightly, but we do need to go to a very specific place. Now, if you go into this next room, there's actually a small hallway that interconnects to this next area. Do remember that, as it is quite a bit confusing, especially if you're doing this for the first time. So just make sure you go through this little hole right here, and we're going to walk right on through. Again, before you do this confrontation, make sure you have the CASIE augmentation. You need it for the achievement. I cannot stress this enough. So now we're going to open this door and walk inside, and you're going to approach her for the first time. First thing you're going to want to do is confront her as soon as you're given the first dialogue choice. There's actually a reason for this. Now she's going to pull a gun on you. You're going to want to use the keyword. Now again, remember from before, it's ad hominem 2026, which is the one on the left-hand side. Make sure to use that. Once you have done that, you will then get the next option, which you need to persuade her. This is what the CASIE augment is for this achievement. First, we're going to use Omega, humanize. Follow it up with, I believe it is also differentiate, alpha. Follow it up with, finally, approach. Once you have done this, she will then get up. Our good pal Detective Montag will show up after some dialogue. Some more dialogue will follow. And finally, after the cutscene is done, and you see the little savey icon, the achievement will then unlock as you see right now. And there we go. That is the last harvest. And again, you need the CASIE augment and the keyword to convince her. So anyway, there you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you do in fact want to see more, why not go over to my channel? Check it out. Hit subscribe. Or you can check out the other two videos I'm going to put up on the screen now because I'm an awesome guy, which of course is Case for CASIE and previously The Harvester. And as always, have a great and beautiful day, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next time.